Hi Steve, I thought it would be a little bit easier if I actually just put a very quick video together for you. I don't normally do this, but as you're a mate, I'm going to help you out a little bit and give you as many tips as possible, picking up on your key points. Now first of all, let me pick up on one thing. You're saying you're used to 4 or 5 people and you're going to have 30 plus or whatever, 100 over the 3 sessions, I believe you said. Well, with all due respects, flick your mind to think of it the other way. Isn't that better than when you've got 5 people where you are very much a focus and every one of them is a focus to you, and you are more acutely aware of how they're reacting or not reacting, and you're running a risk of the odds not playing to your advantage, i.e. you've only got, say, 5 chances of someone agreeing or interacting or nodding with you, whereas if you've got a larger room, you've got an audience that you can pretty much hide in amongst. You're always going to get at least one person that's going to nod at a point you make, that's going to smile, that's going to laugh at a joke you might make. So in actual fact, flip it on its head and realise that it's a lot better with a bigger audience, a lot more fun, a lot more enjoyable. Now, in terms of the specifics, you actually picked up on this. You picked up on my phrase of nerves or excitement turned inside out. It is. It's exactly the same set of feelings, and you turn it the other way round. But taking what you said a step further, you made the comment that one of 2 things happen if you try to suppress those nerves. That's a big mistake that people make, trying to suppress those nerves. Don't try to suppress those nerves. You need to accept that they're there, because the problem is that the minute you say, I need to calm down, I need to calm down, I'm not calming down, I'm not calming down, and you create even more nerves, excess nerves, unnecessary nerves, because you're not calming down. Just accept that the adrenaline's going to be there and enjoy it. It's a buzz. It's an absolute buzz. And remember, the fact that you're putting a negative spin on that adrenaline will only last for the first minute or 2 of your presentation. So just suck it up, go for it, enjoy that adrenaline making you perform, and then it will just become a natural flow and you'll enjoy it. And I tell you something else, you will come off of that stage ready to do it again. You'll want more of that. It is absolutely addictive. You will love it, I promise you. It is an absolute opportunity to be able to do it. Think of it as something else, by the way. This isn't you're in front of a Britain's Got Talent judging panel where they're judging your presentation skills. Now sure, I work with people to make sure their presentations are absolutely outstanding, but they're not there judging that. They are there to get information that they might not necessarily know. Well, you know that. You know it better than they do. So in actual fact, there's nothing that they can judge you badly on. You are up there giving them the information. That is what they're there for. Now, in terms of managing it during the presentation itself, there are several key things that I would recommend you do. Breathe. Just breathe a lot. Deep breaths, because that actually calms your heart down, so your pulse rate is maintained, and it will actually force you to just slow that down again. And that is a key thing. Slow down your presentation. A horrible habit that we have when we're nervous is that we get quicker, we get quicker, we get quicker. The problem there is we start jumbling over our words, and we then get nervous that I'm going to make a mistake or I'm going to forget what I say next. The minute you slow down, you breathe a lot more, you take pauses. Those pauses might feel long to you, they won't to your audience. That then slows your heart rate back down against it, gets it back under control, and it means that your head is working quicker than your mouth. Keep it in that order. Make sure that you are ahead of what you're going to say. If you need to pause, it is absolutely fine. In fact, it's good for the audience, because remember, they're trying to take in a lot of information at the moment, and if you're garbling everything at them at a rate of knots, they're not going to take much of it in. I would love to work with you even more at some stage, not just on nerve management and presentation skills, but the presentation itself, because there's a lot more to the structure of a presentation that even seasoned presenters realise, but that's for another day. But certainly in this, make sure that you're giving them the chance to take in that information, which at the same time is helping your nerve management. Smile. You will be amazed how much of an effect a smile has for yourself and for your audience. If you smile, it actually acts as a natural relaxant. Easy for me to say. It really does relax you. But it also creates a connection with your audience. Empathy. They're going to be with you. They're going to like you. And so the smile really does help an awful lot more than you probably realise. Remember that when you're up there, you are not giving a presentation. I am not a news reporter giving a presentation. It's a conversation. Look at us now. We're having a conversation about this. This is exactly what you're doing up there. That suddenly means it doesn't matter whether you're in a pub with one mate or whether you're holding court with a group of mates. The same with a presentation. You are now holding court with a larger group that are interested to hear your knowledge and your opinions. They are ready to take something away from that conversation with you. So it's not a presentation, it's a conversation. And remember something, they don't know your script. And I say that because another source of nerves for people is forgetting something. So what? They don't know your script. They don't know you've just forgotten a section you intended to cover, or that you've covered that section over here instead of over here. They don't know. So just relax. Don't worry about it. You're the only one that knows your presentation, and you roll with it. It's a lot more fun that way. The final comment I would make, and this is what makes it a lot easier when you're up there, be yourself. Do not wear a mask. The problem is that we think I've got to stand up there and be a particular way. No, you don't. You're going to go and be Steve. You're going to stand up there and be Steve, and no one can be Steve better than you. So just relax. You are about to go up there and divulge the knowledge that you have and the opinions you have and the advice that you have, etc. as you. All you ever do in a presentation is you be yourself, supercharged by 10%. i.e., I'm not like this when I'm sat on the sofa with my wife. I am supercharged by 10%. So everything is okay. So don't get calm, get excited. Slow down, breathe, smile, pause. It's a conversation, not a presentation. And be yourself, not wearing a mask. Just supercharge the performance by about 10%. And you're going to have it, mate. It's going to be nailed. You're going to enjoy it. And I look forward to hearing all about it. In terms of it being recorded, so what? Ignore that camera. It doesn't matter. It's not there. You are giving that presentation that you know the knowledge of. So just let them carry on and record it and look forward to watching that back. I look forward to watching it back because I'm looking forward to the information relating to GDPR and FileStar, and it's great because we can have a look back at that and see how we can make you even better for future presentations. I hope that's been helpful, mate. Just quickly cobbled it together to give you some of the tips and advice to take it with you. Hopefully this is better in presentation format, as in recorded format, so that you can watch this back whenever you need to. You're going to nail it, mate. You're going to love it, and I look forward to hearing all about it. Thanks, dude. Catch you later.